Hello students, let us start our topic. The nationalist movement in Indo-China. What is the nationalist movement in Indo-China? We will study about the movement of Indo-China. And here we will study about the Vietnam. How the Vietnam is formed. Basically this Vietnam was previously a part of China. It was ruled by China and how the Vietnam got independence, how it has struggled for the colonial rules. All this we will study in this chapter. Basically when we talk about the Vietnam gained independence before 1945, before India, but it took a decades to fight about the republic. Means it has taken a long decades that they have fighted for their independence. And in this also we will study how the nationalism in Indochina developed in colonial context. Colonial means if any country is ruled by other country, and if that particular country is making their own civilization in that particular country is known as colonial. Like in India was ruled by the Britishers. The Britishers they made their own colonial effect over here. Okay, that is what the colonial is. So different communication together was a part of result of colonial, but the important it was shaped against the colonial domination. Means how it was shaped against the colonial domination. Okay, in this we will also experience the Indochina in relation with the India. Means what is the Indochinas having the relationship with India, that also we will study in this world. And we will also study that how the nationalism has shaped the contemporary world, how it has been shaped. Because in previous part only we have studied how the revolution has started. Here we will study in this chapter, we will study about the Vietnam. Okay, let us start our first topic. Hello students, let us start our topic. The nationalist movement in Indo-China. What is the nationalist movement in Indo-China? We will study about the movement of Indo-China. And here we will study about the Vietnam. How the Vietnam is formed. Basically this Vietnam was previously a part of China. It was ruled by China and how the Vietnam got independence, how it has struggled for the colonial rules. All this we will study in this chapter. Basically when we talk about the Vietnam gained independence before 1945, before India, but it took a decades to fight about the republic. Means it has taken a long decades that they have fighted for their independence. And in this also we will study how the nationalism in Indochina developed in colonial context. Colonial means if any country is ruled by other country, and if that particular country is making their own civilization in that particular country is known as colonial. Like in India was ruled by the Britishers. The Britishers they made their own colonial effect over here. Okay, that is what the colonial is. So different communication together was a part of result of colonial, but the important it was shaped against the colonial domination. Means how it was shaped against the colonial domination. Okay, in this we will also experience the Indochina in relation with the India. Means what is the Indochinas having the relationship with India, that also we will study in this world. And we will also study that how the nationalism has shaped the contemporary world, how it has been shaped. Because in previous part only we have studied how the revolution has started. Here we will study in this chapter, we will study about the Vietnam. Okay, let us start our first topic. That is emerging from a shadow of China. How it has been emerged from the shadow of China. You know what? This Vietnam was basically previously ruled by the China only. India, China comprise the modern countries. Okay, so it was ruled by the China only. China has ruled the three countries. One was Vietnam, Laos, and Cambodia. Okay, here it is given this when you will see in this here Vietnam, Laos and Cambodia. Okay, yeah, Vietnam, okay, Cambodia and Laos. This place was ruled by the China. Okay, this was the map of Indochina during those time. Okay, so let us talk about the emerging of from the shadow of China. Basically, at the beginning, the India-China was basically ruled by this. Vietnam was basically ruled by the China. Okay, even the independent country was established. Even the Vietnamese peoples, they have got independence, but the Chinese system of government was a culture. Like when we talk about in India, Britishers, they left us, but still we have adopted a British culture. Like one good example I'm giving, like we are using English as a language. Here the educated peoples are using their language. Same way, there also in Vietnam also, as Chinese means they got a freedom from the Chinese rule, but still the people but still the Vietnamese were influenced by the Chinese culture. Okay, so there large number section of society, they have speaking Chinese language also. So Vietnam was also linked into what it is called Maritime Silk Route. It was linked with Maritime Silk Route, which brought in a good peoples and in idea. What a Silk Route means? It is a route where all the traders were moving from one place to another. So Vietnamese people such as Cambodians were living near to that route. Okay, then see here, in this picture you will find in this picture the port of Pai Pho. This port was founded by Portuguese merchant, and it was one of the port used by European trading companies, and much before the 19th century. Okay, let us talk the colonial domination and resistance. How the colonial has been dominated in Vietnam. Okay, so after the freedom also, the Vietnam has a lot of struggle. Means as the Vietnamese, they got a freedom from the China, but still the colonization of Vietnam by a France people of the country into a conflict. Means the Vietnam was later being ruled by whom? By the French people. Okay, and it has brought various conflict with the colonies and the area of life. Means various conflict have started. Various conflicts means fight have been started for this, and most of the visible was French control. Most visible form was French control with the military and economic domination, because the French was controlling the military and economic domination of, but the French also built and tried to reshape the culture of Vietnamese. They were controlling the militaries and economic system of Vietnam, and with this they were dominating the culture of Vietnam also, because in the Vietnam the culture of Chinese was there, but they were not wanting them to practice that religion. Since they were wanting that Vietnamese people should accept their own culture. The nationalism Vietnam emerged through the effort of different section of society. Means here efforts has been taken from the different section of society to fight against the French and all representatives. Okay, means here different section of society from Vietnam, they have come up and they have fighted against the French and their representatives. Understood? So see here again one picture is there. Then figure a Francis Jammer, a French officer, was being attacked against the ruling Nguyen dynasty and was killed by soldier of the court. Means for all this, means Guinea was a part of French and termed as explorer of the Mekong River in 1873. He was complaced by the French and tried to establish a French colony in Tonkin in the north. Gainer carried out an attack to Ho Ninh and the capital of Tonkin, but was killed in a fight. Means this way the people. So in this way national resistance developed out of their reflections. Okay, this nationalism, in this way the people have started revolting against, because they have found that the French people was means dominating them. So this way the nationalism feeling has been come out. Okay, so for this, the famous blind poet Nguyen Ding Chiu bemoaned what was happening in the country. Means this famous poet have also written something. I would rather face external darkness than see the face of terror. I would rather see no man's than encounter the man's suffering. Means according to him, it is better to have darkness than the peoples are facing different fears in their mind. Rather there should be no man, instead of man was suffering. Okay, rather see nothing and would rather see nothing instead of that. Means this situation was very pathetic over there. These French peoples were means they were just making manipulating. Monopoly was there. So because of all this the people of all the suffering and all, the nationalism feeling has been arrived. Okay, now the next topic is why French thought that colony is necessary. Why in their mind it is there that why these colonies are necessary. You know why? What is colony? I already told you. Means in a particular country, other countries coming and making their own setups, making their own colonies, having their own controls, bringing their own cultures. That is what the colonies is. The French thought that there should be a colony and it should be necessary. Why? Because they consider to the essential supply of natural resources and other essential goods. Okay, means they were wanting that this supply of natural resources and other essential goods should be supplied in their places, and that should also be in very cheaper rate, as Britishers have done. Okay, so like other Western nation, French also thought that it would be a mission and advance European countries to bring and benefit of civilization of backward peoples. Okay, so what they have thought, means for using the benefit of the backward peoples. So what for this, what the this French have started, they have started building canals, building land in Moscow. Okay, they have started building land and camels, and there they were forcing the laborers. Means which laborers? The Vietnam's laborers. They were forcing the laborers to increase the rice production and allow the export in international market. And due to this force only, in the Vietnam the cultivation went up to 2,74,000 hectares in 1873 to 1.1 million hectares. It has been increased, and due to this Vietnam became the third largest exporter of rice in the world. Okay, and this was followed by infrastructure to help a transport good for trade, move military garrison and control the entire region. Therefore the construction of Indochina rail network also would be linked. What happened? The rails and all has been constructed. Why? So that these things can easily be moved from one place to another. Okay, so the northern and southern part of Vietnam was began, and then the final link with Yunnan in the China was completed in 1910. And in the and this, due to this building was also, second line was also built, and linking of Vietnam, Thailand was then called via Cambodia, capital of Phnom Penh. Okay, understood? So by 1920, to assure the higher level of profit of the business, when what the French has begun, the business industries. What happened? They were pressurizing the government in Vietnam to develop infrastructure for increasing the business. What happened? They were just pressurizing that the Vietnam should develop their own infrastructure. So here what happened? The French, they were developing, they were making their own colonies, they were increasing the production of rice, and they were exporting other places. They have started building the canals, roads, so that that can be helpful for them for transporting all the things. Okay, then should colonies be developed? Should colonies be developed? Whether these colonies were always developed or not, everyone agreed that colonies should serve the interest of mother countries. So everyone was agreed, but the question how? So means the these French people, they know that to serve the interest means to increase their interest. They were very much biased. So there should be a colonies. Okay, and so some likes Paul Barron and influence writer and policy makers start believe that economy of the colonies needed to be developed. And why they were wanting? Because if the economy will develop, the standard of living of the people will also improve, and they would buy more food goods. The market would conquer, expanding, leading the profit of the French business. So due to this, what happened? The in the full market, the profit for the French business is conquered, expanding. The better profit of this French business has been started earning the profits. Then um, then Burnett suggested that there were several barriers in economic growth in Vietnam, but there were other various barriers which were of the economic growth in Vietnam. Why? Because the population was very high, agriculture productivity was low. Okay, and among the indebtedness among the peasants, means they were fully too much in debt is there. Fully means loans were there. They have to pay the loan, and reducing all the property, increase in agriculture, it was necessary. So all this carried out the land reforms, and the Japanese has done in 1890. Means all this due to the Japanese, whatever they have done. And however, there could not even a sufficient employment. As the experience Japan shows, the industrialization would increase and creates more jobs. Because see, here we are talking about the France, but the Japanese also have exploited the Vietnam. Okay, Japanese, China, means various country, they have exploited the so as experience of Japan showed, the industrialization would essential to create the more jobs. So colonial economy Vietnam was, however, primarily based on rice cultivation. Basically, as the France, they were wanting them to increase the production of rice, so it was fully owned by the rice cultivation and rubber plantation. Rail and poor facility was survive in the sector because there were port facilities was there. Rail and port facilities was there, which was used for exporting all these things. So Vietnam labor were widely used for rubber plantation. Okay, and in the rural area, land spread and the standard of living also been rise. Because what happened, the French were using all this for their own use, and due to this the standard of, means they were paying less wages to the worker, and due to this, what happened, landlordism has been spread, and the standard of living of the peoples have also been declined. Okay. So, Barnes suggested that there will be certain barriers of the economic growth in Vietnam. Means what Barnes has thought that there is a various barriers in the economic growth. What was the barrier? Like a um, pollution, population is there. Then agriculture is also low. So what he was thinking, that there should be increase in agriculture productivity should be there, as in Japanese, because in Japan also reform as in Japanese has done in 1890. As in Japan also there was land reform was there, but it could not assure but it does not provide the sufficient employment. So what happened, the Japanese have started increasing their industrialization for creating the job. That was the Burnett has suggested. But the colonial economic in Vietnam, however, primarily based on rice civilization, because this Vietnam is basically based on rice civilization and rubber plantation. Why? By the branch of small Vietnam allied. Okay, so Vietnam have been owned by the French.